All right, guys, so welcome back to the Imaxit slash WeMaxit channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do consider like, share, and subscribe. And if you're avid fan, keep on doing the great work. As you know the situation what took place. We have said it over countless videos, and we are going to keep on saying it through till everyone get back to their rightful place. All right. So thanks everyone for reaching out and everything. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna chop up the preview for the under 20s coming up later, which is the finals. Then we have the girls coming up right after that as well. So Concacaf not giving us a break, and I don't believe that they are giving us a break regardless of the situation, because what we're going to start with today is about a situation, an incident that took place very early on, I think, in the United States versus Costa Rica game, and in which they have imposed a few sanctions. So if you never heard about this, I will put it in this video, but I will cut it and put it separate so personals can get that video as well. But before we get anywhere, let me make sure to give as much of the people inside, which is Lansley and Ian. Big up. Thanks both of you guys for checking in very early. Let me just go over here first, just to get the information here. According to the Concacaf website, said Concacaf disciplinary committee imposes sanctions and suspensions following post-match incident between Costa Rica and the United States. All right, and they continue to state here, the Concacaf disciplinary committee has fully investigated the incidents that took place following the final whistle of the 2022 Concacaf U20 Championship quarterfinals between Costa Rica and the United States on Tuesday, June 28. Having assessed all the evidence, the committee has determined that the Costa Rican FA and a number of its players violated competition regulations and the FIFA disciplinary code. Okay, as a consequence of these rule breaches, and in accordance with the competition regulations, the federation has been fined an undisclosed amount, and the following players have been suspended for violent and unsportsmanlike conduct. Wow. All right. Bless up Sheridan. Thanks for being here, bossy. Andre Soto, number 7, if you don't know the player. But I think most Jamaicans would know him because he was over the left hand side. He was the one that terrorized Jimenez. So you know him well. He has a 6-match ban, 6-match suspension. Timothy Arias, 6-match suspension. Ricardo Pena, 3-match suspension. Perez, 3-match suspension. Rodriguez, 3-match suspension. Kiral Rios, 3-match suspension as well. Bayron Mora, 3-match suspension. Aliman, 3-match suspension. Esco, 3-match suspension. So those are the players that actually got suspended through the incident. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the final part of the Costa Rica versus United States. I thought one of the guys tried to wave them bye-bye. You know, it was a heated game, and it looks like United States was glad that they got over the line, and because of that, it started a big fight. But it surprised me that it's only them. Okay. I'm going to go through the step because I was looking to see if others got banned as well. You know, because I never saw any United States player on the list, but I'm going to go through it because maybe there is a few on the list. But 1 second, guys, we have not shared the content around as yet, so give me a second for me to share it around. Guys, make sure to smash the like button on both of the channels. All right, both of the channels. Remember, we are doing our things, so both of the channels. Just join, keep sharing it. You know the drill. All right, yeah, man. All right, so let me share it here upon the Twitter. 1 second. But you guys saw that they're not joking. They're not joking when it comes on to their football. They're banning people and they're doing everything that's necessary. It's serious, man. Damn. Jamaica, Mexico, USA, and Haiti. All right, so that's all right. So we have Kevin Jones, big up Kevin Jones. Thanks for being here. And then we have Issa Allen in the house. All right, so we're gonna go through the rest just to see if we have none of the Jamaicans, the Americans, them in it. In the case of the United States, the committee has determined that the player Cade Cowell, number 9, violated competition regulation and FIFA disciplinary code. As a consequence of these rule breaches, and in accordance to the competition regulations and the FIFA disciplinary code, Mr. Cowell violent and unsportsman conduct as he has been suspended for 3 games. So that means if it has been instated instant, which it should, that means Cade Cowell should not be there. He should be suspended as well. Our suspension must be served in the next official match of the men's national team of the same age category. If the suspension cannot be served in the same age category, then they will be transferred to the immediate higher category in men's national team. So that simply means if you get the ban now and you move up because obviously you're not going to be 20 years old and you can't fit in it, and you move up to the national team, the ban will bring up, they're going to put the ban up there as well, and I think that is fully justified. I am okay with that. I am definitely okay with that. What say you? Let me know in the comment section. So Cade Cowell, he will be out. He's a good piece. He's definitely a good piece out of the United States team. Yes, he was one of the ones that created so much chances and missed a good amount of chances. But he's a solid player, so I think they are going to miss him, and they're going to come up against a Damrep team that it's not the best team, but it's a hard working team. So if you don't come with the best A game, you might have a big problem there. All right. So Cade Cowell will be out, and a numerous amount of the Costa Rican players. I'm going to go through them one more time and then we'll just finish with that and then we'll move on to the girls' football. But Andre Soto, the terrorizer of Jamaica, he will be out for 6 match suspensions. And remember, these can pull up to other competitions. So if Soto get calls up for the national team for Costa Rica, he's going to be suspended just the same. All right, he will get suspended just the same. Timothy Arias, 6 matches as well. Ricardo Pena, 3 matches. Perez, 3 matches. Dorian Rodriguez, 3 matches. Kiral Rios, 3 matches. Bayron Moda, match suspensions. Aliman, 3 match suspension, and Esco, 3 match suspension. And on the United States side, Cade Cowell. So all of those guys will get banned for suspended for a good amount of games. So it ranges from 6 to 3 matches. So even if they do get called up, they are going to be suspended regardless of whatever they believe. All right. So that's it for the under 20s on that side of the suspension. I wanted to put that one out there. And the next side now, join us later. Make sure to drop a like on those watch alongs, even if you're not going to be here, because we will be doing the finals tonight. Naturally, we don't do the American contents, but I don't think we're gonna jump and interfere on tactical manager's stream because we don't have our real accounts. You get me? So we are going to do it nonetheless. And a lot of people said they wanted to do it on the channel, so and the previous channel. So hopefully they can find that one and we just have our channels them keep growing back yet again, because we are not 100% sure if we're going to get back the channel based on what we are hearing, but we keep on doing the research behind closed door. Yes, so that's what's up at this point. All right. So later we will be doing that one. I think it's going to be a tough game because this team played less matches coming into this one, which is what's wrong with these spams, man? Come on, man. We have 7 people here and you're spamming it. Just get us, man. Good lord, man. It's like Jesus Christ, man. It's like a stalker Damn. So, anyways, later, United States, as I've said before, struggled with Canada. They struggled with Costa Rica and stuff. So I think this is a tough team coming up, and it might can pose them some problem. I know a lot of people, including myself, think that United States will win. You get me? Because Guatemala had Damer 2-0 down, and they fought back. I think United States will be a better team that can push on from that point, in my opinion. Still, you get me? Yes. But I'm just trying to say that um to be honest, it's okay. We can watch it. I want to be surprised if that's the case. I want to watch it and be surprised if the Damer pull the upset, and if Damer pull the upset on United States. What are we going to say? What are we going to say? We can't say little Damer anymore. We can't say little Damer anymore. You get me? We can't say little damn anymore at all. All right, let me share it here. Um, live. 1 second, guys. Let's sharing it here. So people, when I get notification, can know that I'm here. But a good amount of people turn up already. Massive respect. Top of the morning. Hope all of you guys are well in your region. It's already 4 o'clock mine, so it's evening for me. So it's not really top of the morning, but evening. All right. So make sure you share it far and wide. Yes. Jamaica vs Mexico. USA vs Haiti. All right, so that's good here. And yeah, all right, so this is good. Yes, so we are gonna move on to the main one that they came here for. I'm gonna do, maybe at the end do, because this is going to be like a 2 hour program. It's not gonna really pass that one because we have to come back tonight and I have to rush to get some sleep because I'm not 100% well. But man's off out here and do the thing. All right. So, anyways, we're gonna move on to this situation because we left it the last part. Because remember, when we usually put out certain video, people starting about we only put out toxic stuff, and as soon as we stop put out them, it has been the main title for everybody else. And I heard nobody talking about the toxic. So, anyways, we stopped right at when they fired my boy from the girls football. We said we're not going to do anything until we get more football this side now. So they had went on to hire Lon Donaldson. And we never knew the conditions. We never had researched nothing because we said we're not going to talk about nothing more. Because all of a sudden we're toxic, showing the double standard and the hypocrisy in this category. You understand me? Yes, because obviously this has been these contents has been the lifeline of views and stuff. Anyways, but let me move on now and say our piece here. Interim and senior women's head coach. Interim senior women's head coach, Lauren Danielson. So he's an interim at this point. So interim. This is what we have now. So we get the answer now. We never researched nothing on him, so we get the answer now. So he has the interim post. Interim post at this point. Lauren Danielson released the final 24 persons. So it's a 24 ladies squad. Person squad. All right. We talked about it a little bit last night. All right. Released the final 24-person squad for the Concacaf Women's Championship, which starts next week on Monday in Monterrey, Mexico. The squad consists of 13 players that were a part of the 2019 World Cup team, included Manchester City, Khadija Shaw, Florida State University, Jody Brown, Trudy Carter, and Kansas City, Sydney Snyder. However, Tiffany Cameron, who had a strong season in Hungary, has been left out of the squad. All right, so they never said much, but I heard that she was injured. But at least they just put it in it. They put it in it and let people speculate. But I heard that she was injured. Aside from that, former Liverpool defender Jade Bailey, um, as well as new Tottenham Hotspur signing Drew Spence, is amongst the English. Is amongst the England-based contingent selected for the squad. The team is currently en route to Montreal to begin final preparation for Monday's opening group a game against host nation Mexico. So that means this was written a few days in advance because they should be there maybe 1 or 2 days, 3 days minimum, no, maximum. Maximum 3 days, minimum 2 days. You have to be there a little bit extra time in order to get over the line. So they're trying to prepare for this game. All right, but they are not there for weeks. They are there right in between that three range to 2 days. 3 to 2 days range. That's what I'm seeing here. 3 to 2 days range. There. All right. The full squad. They have named the full squad here. I'm going to put it up on the screen so we know the full squad. All right. So this is the full squad here. So the full squad here is Sydney Snyder, Chantel Swaby, Jade Bailey, Vivian Sampson, Havana Salone, Shinalu Asher, Kayla McCoy, Atlanta Primus, Khadijah Shaw, Sashana Campbell, Rebecca Spencer, Danisha Blackwood, Alison Swaby, Tierney Wilshire, Drew Spence, Satada Murray, Yasmin Jameson, Trudy Carter, Jada Ilton, Kelisa Van Zatten, Jody Brown, Maria Gray, Paige Bailey Gale, yes, and Alufa Salada, Adabalakan. Yes, I've said that very fast, and it's actually correct. So that is the listing of players there. We don't see Sweatman, which I said Sweatman is not in the team. Sweatman is not in the team, so those are the main individuals I'm not seeing here. Sweatman and Tiffany Cameron. So Sweatman Cameron not in the team. Sweatman Cameron not in the team. Out of what? And I had some more people on my listing. Let me make sure I can get the next others. If you have the others that not in the team, let me know. Michaela Douglas, I think, not in the team. And Courtney not in the team. Dial Courtney not in the team. So Courtney and Michaela Douglas. So yes, Michaela Douglas, Courtney, Cameron, and Sweatman not in the team. So based on that, guys, let me know what say you. Pastor should be joining us. So let's hear. We're gonna hear from him as well. Hopefully he joins us early on in this one, so we don't have to go over the time. All right. Oh, well, 1 second. 1 second, boss. All right. And one more Plumber not in it. She was listed in the last lineup. Let me know. Plumber not in it. But I never saw her in the last lineup, so that's why I only put the players that made the last lineup. That's not in this one, and I know that 4 of those ladies not in this lineup. So I'm just asking people that watch the girls a lot more than myself because I never came here like I'm the super expert because I've researched and learned from the standpoint. That I was actually at that point to this point now, Yes. And what I've learned, those players are not in it. And I think Sweatman, she offered something good to the team. Cameron, she offered the engine to the team. So, Michaela Douglas, not really sure about her, and Courtney, I'm not really sure about her. But those two individuals, I think, will be a bigger miss than anything else. Don't know about you guys. I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comment section. And if you're coming, guys, make sure to hit the like button, man. All right, stop play with the likes, them guys, because remember, that make the people see we, all right? Yes. So unless you try to make nobody not see we, all right? Yeah, man. So just get the likes up on the videos. Let me make sure I can get the stream from over here as well, so I can tell you. And once you comment by any one of the channels, them I will get the comment instant. All right, I will get the comment instant, and I will respond to you. So, but make sure you subscribe. Okay, let me make sure I can get this as well, because it looks like I've been doing it wrong. All right, I've been doing it wrong. Let me try and get the content. Let me try and get the 1 second. Let me try and get the YouTube. 1 second, guys. Why is this not up? All right, yeah, good. All right, so let me try and get the YouTube channel for the Imaxit so people can subscribe feedback. All right, so we have the. All right, that is not up. All right, so Pastor, he's here. Pastor, how are you doing? Good day.
Good morning. It is regular mountain weather. So I guess I can say I'm thankful, I'm blessed, and I'm very well. Good morning to all the Imaxit family members.
Okay. So we're talking about the girls them now, because we read out a listing, of um players. We have like four players. Jason added one more tweet. So five players, but I think it's four because I never saw Plumber the last time. So it's in between 4 and 5 players not making the trip for maybe various reasons, but more likely I heard only from Cameron that it was a injury situation. At first, they never really stated it here, but after I heard that it's an injury situation, and you have Sweatman out. Based on that, and you maybe researching, because I know you know a lot more about the girl football than myself. What say you? But before we get into that, guys, we have just dropped the link right there. Um, for the from it's gonna go on both platform because we are streaming on both panel at one time. So if you are new, just click it. Or if you're on the WeMaxit and you don't have subscribe to the iMaxit as yet, please click it because it's a new channel. It is a new channel. If you missed other videos, it's a new channel. So just subscribe instant and just make sure you get the subscription up. Let me try and hit 500 subscription before the week done. You get me? Because it's not looking good that we're gonna get back the next channel. So we have to make sure we get this ramped up before the next streams them start. So at least we can get the visibility out there. So now we will know about we'll know the fake people them from the real people them. You understand me? Yes. So just get the likes up, get the subscription up, and let we keep moving. All right. Thanks everyone who keep on rally around from day one. From we start the first videos, we see 60 I'd like upon it. Even lately with 20,000 subs, 60 likes was very hard to get on videos, and you guys putting it on videos and channels that don't even have one subscriber. So massive respect to you guys, man. But anyways, I'm sorry about that, Pastor. What say you on the matter?
You said there's I was reading the listing that you have up of the full squad, and you mentioned that there's no Marlos Sweatman. Is
Marla
there a
Sweatman,
reason?
Courtney, Michaela Douglas.
Is there a was there a reason given for Sweatman's absent?
No,
Did
no,
you
no.
learn
I only heard about it.
like you learned of Cameron being an injury situation? No word on why Sweatman is out.
I think maybe someone will give it here. Lee Young, why Sweatman is not not in in the team? It's just because of them just leaving her out or something. Let me know. Let me know. Lee, so Lee Young maybe give you that information and why Sweatman not in the team. Bless up Dwayne Thomas, man. Massive respect in the house, my brother. And guys, remember you can also subscribe, support both of the channels via the PayPal. The link is inside the description, so everything still running. Yes, and if you subscribe, it's gonna come up here because the system still running. It's just more higher advanced that you not even see anything on the screen, but it will be showing when you donate and when you actually subscribe. It will be showing on the screen just the same. Just some new technologies, you know. Yeah, we keep on improving on the technologies at the same time. Yeah, man. So up the win, and then we see the great Sean Base checking in, and then we see the great Umzo checking in. So all of them are checking. Massive respect, man. Thanks yet again. So we don't know. People will update us via these videos. People will update us. One thing we're sure of, people will update us on it. All right, Pastor disappear. them take our Pastor. Yeah, so people will update us. Yeah, man, Umzo, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right, Sean Base. Then we see the great Lee Young said, man in JD. Just to let you know that Juice Spence is an upgrade of Sweatman. Okay, so oh, you're talking about the quality. But damn. Oh, you put it like that, Lee Young? Oh, you put it like damn. Oh, Lee Young just put it like that, saying, oh, Juice Spence is an upgrade and Sweatman. Sean Base, share the contents in the Discord for me, please. Yeah, yes, because sometimes I get tied up with it with the sharing. Um,
Um, JD, I take issue with him putting it that way. You know, here's why. Marlo Sweatman is not really a CDM. You know, Drew Spence plays CDM. Sweatman don't. Sweatman was asked to do a job, so I don't really like him putting it like that because she is really not Spence's equal at CDM. You know, but as a pure midfielder, she merits a place. So if the coach is going to say, okay, because I have a specialist, I'm going to go with the specialist. My question for him would be, what if your specialist get an injury, God forbid? Do you have somebody else who is capable that you can ask to do a job because you don't have two CDMs? You know, so
mhm.
while I understand him saying that, and he's right, except that Marlo is not a CDM. She can play the role because she have football intelligence and she have skills, but she's not a CDM. So I'm not really support him saying it like that. Let me put it that way.
And even if she's an upgrade, you know, even if she's an upgrade, would you not want Sweatman in the team then to make an extra upgrade to the team? Because that means you only an upgrade to that person, but that person might be better than others. So why not just keep her in the team then? But we don't know the situation, you know. We're just trying to question what Lee Young saying. So Lee Young will have a follow up on his statement there. All right. Yes,
Yeah,
man. Yeah.
yeah,
Go
yeah,
ahead.
JD. And the reality is, you know, if you have a Marlo with Spence behind her, you just upgrade the offense line because you have a real supplier to Bunny Shaw or Brown or whoever is playing up there. Page and the whole of them. Because Marlo is a good supplier. So it selection of squad is down to the coach and what he intends to do. But I would question the veracity of him having sufficient cover in the case of an injury or a card. Since Marla has been asked to play the role on several occasions by the previous coach, then she would have had an understanding at that level what is required, rather than you will now have to find a new person to substitute in case of anything happening to Spence.
Yeah, yeah. Before we go anywhere, because we want to make sure we get everything. Because you never joined the start of the show. Um, He's the interim manager right now. Yeah, obviously we know that don't really matter so much because he's an interim role. But how much I think he can galvanize these players to really get off or get a good performance over Mexico?
He has 9 to 13 players that he can choose from who were a part of the last campaign that he was involved in. So that's a good starting point. He's a better tactician based on what transpired at the World Cup than the previous coach. If he's going to play purely on form and chemistry between players, I think he will be better able to put up a team that will provide resistance against Mexico. I don't want to openly say that they will beat Mexico in Mexico, but they should acquit themselves very well or better than they would have under a coach with a divisive mechanism. I think he will do better than the previous coach would have been able to do. On that note, the reality is if he simply plays players in their natural positions, I believe the chemistry within the team is sufficient for them to play a better brand of football and by thus doing get a better result than how they were asked to operate before.
Okay, fair enough. Charles Brahma, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Guys, remember you can comment on any one of the streams that you're watching it on the Imaxit new channel or the WeMaxit. It doesn't really matter. It's the same network, both of us here. So subscribe to whichever channel you're on because it's just the brand you're just supporting. All right. Yes. Normally when we reach like 500 subscribers, we will put out live stream by itself on Imaxit channel, at least for now, until we can get an answer for the bigger channel. And if we don't have an answer, at least we are already in a position to start pump that content to make sure we can make even 2,000, 3,000 subs in the first month. And we just keep on building back the channel instant to where it was before, which was at the pinnacle of the Concacaf reign, you know? Yes. But you know the thing, go, we have already made our name, so we see people just coming and subscribing very much comfortable. So we know it's going to be no time for you to be back exactly where we were before. Share the stream. Yes, share the stream, people, as much. So share it around. Just make the word be known on your socials. Yes. That the IMAX it is back around. Yeah. Tough game incoming for the girls. Bless up. All right. Thank you, property. Big up Travis. All right. I don't know much about the woman football, so just here listening and learning. Okay, yeah, man. But that's how I learned as well. Yes. Um. Bossy said, at the young, you still could have had the Sweatman for when Drew is tired. Okay, so people look at Bossy just drop a comment and gone. I like that girl Sweatman. Pastor, can you contact her and say that a prince want her? Since I see you know the girl. Pastor, why?
I am not I am not of the Jewish culture, nor am I Cupid, and
Oh God.
and I I have been following Jamaican female football for years, but the truth is I don't know Marla Sweatman personally. I don't. And if I did, I would not introduce her to somebody that I don't know personally, where I was not able to assess their character to see if it would benefit her for having met this prince. I don't know his prince of where. I don't know what his,
That's
but
great. It's of Suriname. Sean, make sure you send it to all like Suriname people that you know? Yeah, for make them subscribe as well.
yes. So,
Yeah, man,
I'm
the
not
Prince
Cupid.
of Suriname,
I'm
Sean
I'm not
Bass.
Cupid. Oh, Sean Bass. I'm not Cupid. But I'm not a matchmaker from the Jewish culture either.
The great TikTok phone the channel. Oh my God, we're really famous. Just one name alone out here. Some people back
But
check in for we're out there back from TikTok finding the channel. Yeah, we
yeah,
said
man.
pastor. I don't know why the one
Yeah,
Sean is for
yeah.
that himself.
All right. By all accounts, Marla is a rich personality. She's a bubbly person. She's more happy
So you know
than
that
uh,
pastor, you know all them something. That's the man
I
question.
have been following. I have been following Jamaica's female football from 2002. So
Mm-hmm.
when you ask me how, I can tell you from 2002, I invested myself in being aware of the development of female football in Jamaica from 2002. I was a student then at Northern Caribbean University in Manchester.
Why
And
pastor they are 70 years old now, because enough of them
yes,
are even born 2002, or if them do born 2002, them born around 1998 or 96, so them not really so
okay.
old when it was 2002. Yes, but
I'm a very young man. I have spent all my days on the play field. So I am quite au fait with female sports. I am also a netball coach, though not certified. So I've always been around female sports. Yes, I know a little bit.
well, pastor, no, that's not what the people I'm saying. They're trying to say different things, but I'm not going to tell you what they're saying. But let me go to the chat.
JD, in the court of law, every person accused has a right to face their accuser. So if you know what they're saying, you're supposed to share it. I have
Well,
a
we
right.
comments. We go to the rest of the comments. Jason Guna said, bless up JD and I am active. Massive respect, man. Eddie Guna said, Sir Pastor, question. How you know the new coach gonna do better? And what evidence? Because him always have a problem. Him have a problem with life. Eddie does get up off, on the side of the bed and just across the bed. The part of the side of the bed. And that's so Eddie say,
If Eddie had listened, I reference his resume. He was there with the team that played in the last World Cup. So based
yes.
on his track record, if he had listened, and people, we have spent sufficient time, JD, I believe, on the channel for people to know the importance of listening to what we're saying, even when we get upset and things bother us. If you listen to what we're saying, you would not have to ask certain questions. How I
Well,
know? It
that
is
is
not
just,
that I it is not that I know, it is that I conclude based on his track record that he stands a better chance to do better than the previous coach would have been able to do because of his track record.
all right. So TikTok said, anybody know what happened with our World Cup captain Plummer? Okay, someone talked about Plummer today. Hear him now, no? Him just come back. He's commenting now. Just tuned in, Pastor and JD. Him actually comment already. And then it act like so. So he wants to say that somebody stole his phone and then comment for him. TikTok said, "You were never lost, JD. I am very technologically gifted." So then
That makes
TikTok.
him better than me. That makes him better than me.
No, TikTok, what message are you trying to send me? Because I am lost because my channel is lost. And we are still working on that. So I don't know what's going on. Like you're trying to tell me some coded thing, Mr. TikTok, or you're saying you could have found me easier regardless of which channel I'm using. That's what you meant? Because you have to be careful, because a whole heap of police there on here. A whole heap of investigation we are doing it. So we don't want to put people in the traps, because a whole heap of people are going to get beaten with us. Hold on. Pastor want to keep the girls them for himself. That's what Sean B says, Pastor. Pastor.
JD, JD, Sean Bass is sounding like a brother of mine who, when I coached the university netball team, because I did not introduce my squad to him, he felt that I had personal interest in all of these females. Sean Bass, I am not like that. I am charged with the responsibility to protect those under my charge. So unless I have information to validate your character, I will not introduce any female to you. That does not mean I want them for myself. I, I, I'm not like that, Sean Bass. So as time goes on, if you prove yourself to be that kind of a prince who will benefit Miss Sweatman, I will see if it is possible for me to make an introduction, and then you would have to take it from there. I'm not a matchmaker.
All right, you hear that? The great Sean Bass, the man not a matchmaker. Then we have Michael Woodburn, big up, big up. And then we have the great Jamaican Guna said, up JD, Pastor JFF. Pastor JFF and fam in the chat.
Hold on, hold on, JD. As soon as him said that, let me go back to something that you highlighted, because if he thinks that because he says it, I'm going to deviate from the focus, he's making a big mistake. Notice something that you just said, that Donaldson is an interim coach. You
Mm-hmm.
notice that the only interim coaches that Jamaica Football Federation have are the coaches not born, bred, and trained in Jamaica.
Okay.
Look at it, and people will see why Pastor is always gunning at the JFF.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, guys. Make sure you come in here. So make sure you subscribe, and we want to get the next channel over 200 subscribers very fast. So share it around. Um, as you know, because remember, guys, you are our sponsors. The fans. This is the only channel that have the fans as a sponsor. And no, the only friends we have here is in this space is the actual fans. So you are the ones that are going to get us back exactly where we were before. You understand? We're not a friend. So when something wrong with the channel, everybody can say this and that. That not happen. That not. We don't have the friend in that space. We're sure of that. You understand me? Yes. So you see, one time we dip on the top, nobody no come to our channel and come tell about we need to do this and do that. Nothing. All right, we no beg friend for nobody, and we don't really want a friend for nobody. So nobody no come on the channel and come talk, but we no want this and that, and we do this and that. Can we go this, all right? Me I got this, Yeah, so make sure you know that. So the fans them just keep on doing the great job of keep on sharing their own, and we will get exactly where we were before, because what we bring is different. You know what? I'm just trying to show you how hypocritical a lot of people are. You understand me? Yes, and nobody can force me to do nothing. I mean, I still stay mad and cross same way. You get me? Yes. All right, just making sure I put that one out there. Yeah, because people think I'm gonna slip under the rug and run in and come talk about big dance and this and that and run come here. It don't work with me, man. Me as a person, but we bring maybe no seems not cross yet. It's because me not have the answers yet. But wait till me get the answer. They won't that this me I got these people. So nobody thinks I'm cool, man. I true me kind of sick out as well. So I kind of hold it together. Yeah, me not really say no. So the people them once they come in, when they just join back the church, because we did build an Imaxit church, and we invent everything in that space, yeah. Regardless of who and tell we say we talk too big, everything in that space, yeah, and we invent it. Everything. Me not ask you. The proof is there. Yeah. So we're gonna reinvent back with church and everything back again. Big up Dan Professor. Even though Pastor Day and Pastor did him in the real life church, but we'd have our football in church. So we're gonna build back with Maggie church, every church when we're done. But for now, we don't have no name feature there. But so we just build back the thing where we're there, and hopefully we get back the channel. But if we don't get it back, we still around with what we have, and it's gonna still work because people can learn. The people can learn what the power of when you actually do certain things and do it good. Lord, for a reason. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Big boss, Dan Frasa, massive respect. So we have Sean Bass checking in. Then we have Father Got checking in the building. All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I know people must say me for behave myself. And that's why they shut me down. But no, no, no. And for people talking about if it's a commentatory and why them shut down my channel, nothing like that. Nothing like that. Remember, I got no written statement that I could have used it. I asked for that and I got written proof that I could have used it. So nothing like that. All right. Yes, because I even used it on my channel, on the Imaxit channel. So why would I use it if I got copyright strike and got shut down? That makes no sense. You understand me? Yes. But I know people always try to deflect, you know. When I began to get the Imaxit error, I was able to find Imaxit very easy, JD. I just took a break from your previous commentator. Okay, okay. All right, no problem, TikTok, because I missed the fight, you know, the fight. But maybe you just move on to someone else to fight with because I realize you're a warrior. Pastor, this morning I woke up and saw a bird perching. Then JFF. All right. So, Pastor, you need to follow up with chat, you know. You need to follow up with the chat. Yeah, man, big up, Dan Frasser. I'm never tell people I'm gonna change. I just threw my kind of sick out. So I struggle to do the live then, but I had to do the lives then because I couldn't start the lives in the time when I have the big games them coming up. So I had to come out and make people know that my channel, this and that. Because ironic, everything happened when I told people that I'm gonna take a break and I was sick at the same time. Oh, ironic, everything happened in that precise moment. I don't think nothing is mistake, man. I don't think nothing is mistake, but I'm just gonna hold it together. You know, I don't know. I don't how people have so much confidence in the current woman's coach. He has coached many national teams before, which played uninspired football, uninspiring football. Um, the current one you're talking, TikTok. You're saying the current coach played uninspiring football. So Pastor, did you watch this court, Lon Darrenson, coaching other teams? Did you watch him and he looks like he never knew what he was doing? The team itself never really deliver.
Lauren Donaldson was a part of a coaching staff with the coach that is under investigation and Menzies. And after Menzies left, Donaldson was the person that took the team to the World Cup. I made my statement referring to that as the foundation for me to say I believe he will be in a better position to achieve team chemistry, which should warrant a better performance against Mexico, whether they win, lose, or draw. So, for anybody who is going to take issue with the statement, please look at the foundation for the statement. Even if it wasn't by his design, the quality of play by the ladies qualifying for the World Cup and playing in the World Cup, he was very instrumental in it. And he was the person that was in charge while they were at the World Cup. So the other teams that he has played, that he has coached, the brand of football they play may very well have a lot to do with the quality of players at his disposal and the level to which these players were parading their skills. The Jamaican team has a total professional base, which makes it different from the club team that he has coached and some of the other country teams that he has coached.
Okay. Prophet said, I'm coming, I'm back bigger and better. Yes, man, yes, man. But we're still working on that to get at least answers, you know, at least answers. Because the problem is we have to try and get the Gmail back, you know. And we're working behind the covers. We're not going to say anything here, but all people need to know we are working and we will get our answers. And then, as you know, when I'm coming back out, I'm going to start burn out the vagabonds them from early, instant. Because you will know all the vagabonds them because they're going to act like I've not been existing here. You're not going to hear a mention, but you could hear the frauds them when they make up the maga stories and talk about them have this and them have hack and them have all sort of thing. You're going to hear the frauds them. Just watch. You hear the whole of the frauds them and the vagabonds them come out because that was them plans. But wait till me get my answer. Then me just start disrespect left, right, and center. Nobody can tell me nothing. All right, just wait till me get my answer. Anyways, let me move, but let me keep that right there. So property. TikTok says Donaldson coached many field junior teams. Menzies was in charge at the World Cup. All right, so let me just touch this first before we trouble TikTok one. United States, Canada, Jamaica. Jamaica ranked third in the seeding. Obviously, Mexico. It's a new thing. Like they just blew to come to this point. They have been rocketing it up. And this was the last time they updated it. This was December the 1st, so 2020. So this has a lot more way to upgrade because Mexico have won a bunch of matches. Jamaica have won a bunch of matches. So and Canada have won a bunch of matches. United States the same. So it's gonna update, and I think it's gonna be the same four teams in the top four in the women's football here. You understand me? Yes. So but based on the fact that Jamaica sits third at this point, should that say that Jamaica should at least aim for second in? If they don't get second spot, it should be a bad tournament. Pastor, what say you? Because to it setting up, by a ranking, you should be that quality, you understand me? You should be that quality to come off. Or maybe you're saying because the Mexico team is much more younger and they are jumping faster, it's not a really it's not a true reflection of how good the Mexican team is.
All right. The Mexican team is on the rise, and you have to give them that. But as it relates to Jamaica, the problem that we face is different. So that might hinder us in our way that Mexico is not really affected. But the ranking shows that Jamaica had achieved something or has achieved something. If you go purely on the ranking, they should be trying to, or they should be aiming to go above where they are presently seated. So yes, going for a number two spot, or for those persons in the entertainment world like Jamaican Guna and those persons, the second place spot, because they don't want to use certain numbers. So the second place, um, you know. So I believe they should be aiming for that in all respects, um, for that. And mind you, if Jamaica get the chemistry right and they are played in their valued positions, I think we will beat Mexico, despite them having home advantage. Because these young ladies, and I said it from the first stream when the qualification started, that just the mere fact that so many of them returned from the World Cup team, they know what is required to get back to the World Cup, and they want to do this for themselves, for the fans that they are sure they have, for the country. So that will make them able to play. It is harder, or it was harder, for you to execute at your best when you're asked to play in a foreign position. You can do a job, but it's harder to be at your best. I don't think that if this coach puts them in their right position and get through to them to play a brand of football that they're accustomed to playing at their professional clubs, that they're going to look as shoddy or they're going to be deficient as they were. So I think they should give a good account of themselves.
All right, all right. Guys, inside the chat and also on the re-upload, let me know. What say you? Yes. All right. So what we're gonna do? TikTok says Donaldson coached many team. No, Donaldson coached many field junior teams. So many field junior teams. All right. So that's where he had the problem with Donaldson. Menzies in charge at the World Cup. So he's saying Menzies was in charge of the World Cup, even if Donaldson was there beside him. So Menzies was in charge of the World Cup, and on his own he failed. So you can answer that quick, and then we can move on because I want to chop
All
up
right.
how Jamaica can actually qualify, and then how Haiti can actually qualify, or even if both can
Menzies
qualify out of it, which I don't expect still.
Menzies Menzies was the national senior was the coach, but Menzies issues that he was having with the JFF, and he said it, he articulated in an interview that he had, that Donaldson was really the man on the ground doing the itemizing thing. So yes, Menzies was in charge. We're not discrediting that, but Menzies was going through the issues with the JFF and them not refunding money that he had to spend from his credit card and all kind of something. So there was a lot of challenges. I'm saying the fact that Donaldson was a part of the program, the ladies are accustomed to him giving them instruction. He would have been a part of the pattern that they played going to the last World Cup and what they played in the World Cup. So it puts him in a better position than it would the previous coach was in. That's what I am saying. So it is not purely that Menzies is so qualified or so experienced. It is that the fact that his experience made him a part of the program that they are accustomed to.
Okay, okay. All right, so let me move on to the rest. Guys, make sure any one of the streams that you're on, just please smash the like button on it. All right, I'm gonna reshare both streams so you can see it yet again because we're streaming on both channels. All right, just to make sure we can get the subscribers on both. So if you're on the Imaxit, please go over on the next link over Imaxit and subscribe over there because we just created a new Imaxit account and we are trying to make sure it can go up to 200 plus likes very soon. And this one that we're on the Imaxit should be able to go up to 2,000 very soon as well. As much people see the subscribe back, and we just keep on pushing. Kevin Reed said, "Blessings, JD, and the panel. Big up yourself, man. Thanks for being here." Jay Saguna said, "Oh, 1 and 3 and 4 in the same group." I don't know. They set it away. I don't know. I don't know. But tell you what. One and someone one, two, and three had to be in one two group alone. You had, so that's what it is. So what you wanted them to force the way, or to put two in two, like the top two in, like the top four can't be in the same groups, like are any more than two of the top four can't be in the same group. That's what you wanted. Let me know. But it's a group of that don't. They have three of the top four teams in it, according to statistics. Still, um, Taja Scott, checking in. Big up, Taja Scott. Give me some information as to why most of the players them not there. We have Sweatman, Cameron, Michaela Douglas, and Courtney. And some people said they're asking for Plumber as well. So let me know. Hey King, yeah,
JD, as it
that's what
relates to
we're
Plumber,
gonna we're gonna be doing. And later, guys, join us. Normally, we don't go over on people time for tactical, but because we know that these are two smaller channels, we're not gonna impact on tactical's subscription or viewership, and we can do it for us to get our fans them back on the night. For most of our fans to find us back, we are gonna be doing that one tonight. in preparation for the next game, the next Jamaican game after that as well. So we will be doing both streams. The Jamaica game, we will be doing it tomorrow, and I think we might be doing the 80 game as well before that as well. So look out for us to be doing a longer, a whole heap of live streams. Don't worry yourself. So if you don't get by the channel, the videos are going to be here, and believe me, these are going to be some ridiculous to growth channels. In no time, you're going to see all of these channels and thousands back. You get me? So don't worry yourself. Just keep on, make sure you're here at least to start the process. Menzies have big issues after the World Cup. Okay, okay. All right. Menzies is the man. So why he never got back the job? You get me? Yeah, so they played a very bad football under Menzies and got better under Busby. Busby is our best woman's coach. Okay, so you never really believe in the last coach before. That's what I was going to ask you in the TikTok, but because it explained that made perfect sense. You know, you're saying something, Pastor. I'm gonna try and
Yes, yes. I was speaking to the Plummer issue. People need to relax Plummer's absence. She did not give a direct, or I did not hear a direct reason for her absence, but it is believed that it is maternity leave thing. No, just leave it. She's not up for selection, and that's why she has not been selected. She's
No,
out
but Pastor,
for a while.
but if someone remember, it's not everyone knowing a pastor. You can't
Okay,
talk like
okay,
everyone know what's going on. I don't know what's
all right,
going on. You know,
all
we
right.
are just asking.
From the beginning when it came out that she was not being selected, she remembering that she was the captain and a very valuable part of the defense line. Um, it is that her situation does not allow her to be available for selection at this time.
Okay,
Now,
okay,
on that, I don't have any documentation as to the truth that she was pregnant, or she just had baby. It is just some droppings that those were the suggestions. So yeah, she's in a situation where she's not available for selection. On the issue of Menzies having problems after the World Cup, no, it's not after the World Cup that he had problems. Menzies had problems going to the World Cup. And by the way, for those people who think that Busby is the best coach, Menzies was building a team. Busby got a team that was already built. So Busby was basically just putting in one or two pieces. Menzies had the odd some task of getting the pieces that would make sense together.
okay, okay.
So Busby was bound to look better. The team with Busby was bound to look better in terms of pattern of play than with Menzies. However, Menzies found a way to eke out results. So to his credit, he not only assembled a unit, but he got the results that made us play the World Cup. The, the, the
Um,
issues the
TikTok,
issues began before we got to the World Cup, and they were
but Pastor,
metastasized
uh,
after.
Pastor TikTok, I try look a war from here, you know. But what is so difficult in saying that she's on maternity leave? Oh my God.
TikTok, I cannot say that she's on maternity leave because I do not
don't
have any
him don't
official
listen.
document to say that.
Him
I
don't
could
li-
not say that.
TikTok, as I'm saying, him so technologically savvy. Him still not listen to what he said. TikTok, if you have learned about the pastor is the man of words. All right. So the man just use him words them. All right, wisely. So, anyways, guys, we are gonna go through both of these teams that we had. We already talked about the roster for Jamaica. We are gonna look at the roster for the 80 team, but we're gonna go through this first to see which games you think it's best, like you think Jamaica can really qualify. You know, we're gonna go through all the games then. All right. So for the Mexico game, for the Mexico game, Lansley, what you said, and for the people inside the chat, for the Mexico game, let me know who you think will win that one. For the Mexico game, because the Jamaica versus Mexico, prediction. Let me see, Pastor, put your prediction up there. For me, I think it's gonna be more than one, because most of these games when I thought it was gonna be 1-1, I don't see that 1-1 happen. I think it's gonna be a goal scoring games. And I think because it's Mexico and it's the first game in the condition, and because we are not properly prepared, I think they are gonna tip us 3-2. It's gonna be a fire game, 3-2. Mexico will win this game over Jamaica. Yeah, so that's why I know it's a setup, for Jamaica to be in us as a problem, even though they are highly ranked, So 3-2, I
JD,
think Jamaica will lose against Mexico
I'm going.
because of the condition, the lack of preparation and everything, and Mexico at home, and they must turn up. What say you,
I'm going
Pastor?
to. I am going to respect your opinion on that matter, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to say
No, you
different.
just give yours. Just
No,
give
hold on.
yours. So you can't
No,
just
no.
give me a prediction so people can know what you're talking on, Pastor, rather than you just
Listen,
go say
listen to
something
what
else.
listen. Listen to what I'm saying. I respect your opinion on that matter. I am going to say 3-2 Jamaica
Okay, three,
because
two.
if
All right. So no problem,
if
Pastor. We
hold on, let me
Jamaica.
clarify that. Let me clarify that. If I am correct in assessing how the coach is going to play against Mexico, we are going to see Kiki for about 50 minutes with the flamboyance, with the youth that will match Mexico, with her youthful exuberance and style of play. Kiki is going to be the supply chain, and Bonnie by herself is going to tuck away too. If you factor in Brown, if you factor in the defensive plugging in Spence, I believe that will be sufficient for Jamaica to hold its own in the garrison in Mexico and
Guys,
come
you
out by one
can't
goal.
and cause we, you have to give your prediction inside there because we are go through the entire three games. Remember, it's two teams going to the World Cup normally. And it's the group of death. You unless you're under a rock, that's the only way you're not going to know what's going on with this grouping. We have Mexico, Jamaica, United States, and Haiti in one group, and then everybody else and Canada over the next group. So Canada have to go through. Yeah, so we could just
JD,
avoid Canada have to go through and just focus over Jamaica and everybody were tough over here.
JD,
So hold on, Pastor. Let me just go through the comment section because we want to make sure we get everybody in. Because I remember 2 hours. We now go ahead and 2 hours because I need to go sleep and recharge myself. Come here, get some good sleep now. Thank God. Damn, she had a baby. That's facts. Okay. All right. Big up Dan Frasser. Mowgli's here. What is wrong with CC, man? Sometimes CC I live in Ammonia, man. JD, that's how I must be addressed going forward. Why? What have you done? I don't understand. I don't know. What have you done, CC, to claim this big high standard? I don't understand. Are you saying that you're a big deal than myself? Yeah, that's what you're trying to say, CC. I would like to know the real reason why Plumber isn't included. I don't want to hear about any speculation. CC, I want to know, guys, and make sure when you just come here, subscribe to Imaxit and We Max It here. Make sure to go over the Imaxit channel. When we reach 500 subscribers, we will start vlogging on that by itself and over here by itself. Then we are going to categorize what we're doing on each channel. So both of them will be running live at least for the next month until we can get the next channel rectified. Who in the chat now are your real subs, your real subs, JD? Well, if it's that's the case, Eddie, you're laughing. So you are my real sub? I don't think so. Think you're You're just here because maybe you found it on Instagram, you know. And we supposed to beat Mexico. We have some experienced players, and we're challenging them before getting better players. But they have better players as well too. TikTok. And their system have improved too as well. We can't say the same of our system have improved. You get me? And because they are in their own elements, that's why I said and we didn't have so much preparation. So that's why I said I would give them 3-2. I think it's gonna be because I don't bet a 1-1 game in the ladies 1-1 games in the ladies game. I just don't believe in it. You know, I don't believe in a 1-1 goal game. I think it's always going to be more than one goal. Though I don't know why. You understand me? Yes. So that's why I said 3-2. I could have easily well said 1-0, but I don't see it. I think Bunny Shaw can just make a goal out of nothing for herself. So that she herself can just get one goal. You understand me? Maybe one of the Mexicans them can just get one goal for themselves. So the game already starts at 1-1, in my opinion. You get me? Only when you're playing United States, it seems like they have that extra boost, and maybe Canada, to stop you from scoring, to stop you completely from scoring. Yes, so that's why I said 3-2. So the man just give me them prediction, man, and so we can move on from this game to the next game because we want to see if Jamaica truly will come out of this group or Haiti will truly come out of this group. You understand me? And then we can pick the group winners. This is what this video is about, you know. Wide range, you know. Kiki now start. What is wrong with their
JD,
past?
JD, let me tell you this. Jamaica knows to secure a place at the World Cup, they must beat Mexico because it is more likely to beat Mexico than to beat USA. They For Jamaica to be sure we're going to the World Cup,
They have to
the
be.
the psychological preparation must be trended toward beating Mexico. You have to slay a giant if you're going to exist in the wilderness.
All right. And I agree. Because I think if Jamaica don't beat Mexico, they have a 50% chance not making the World Cup. A 50% chance. Because that year the game, I put it 50-50 as well.
I would put it 40-60. We not making the World Cup.
No, I can't put it 40-60.
No, here's why I would put it. Here's why I would put it 40-60. I believe the Haitians are going to lose by a lower margin against US than Jamaica will. I also believe
First game.
the,
So the pastor, let's let me just go through the comments first, pastor,
okay.
because yeah,
All right,
jumping. No, I never
go.
because we are trying to do it from one side, you know. All right. Young Nigriam, bless up. Thanks for being here. Guys, make sure we can get the likes up on both channel fast. All right. So we can get the visibility. One love, check in as well. Big up, one love. If Donaldson maintain the same Menzies foolishness, depending on Shaw, we will fail. But we should beat Mexico if we are improving. Okay, so if we don't beat Mexico, then you might be on the same wagon as we. I said it's 50-50 if we don't beat Mexico. If we don't beat Mexico, I think we have a true chance not going through because I don't think this team is better than the Asian team. I don't think so. I'm watching both of them every day, putting my football logic and watching both of them live stream every day, and I'm telling you, I don't think it's better than it. You know, it's gonna be a 50-50 game. Both of them will believe that they can beat each other. So if it has to come down to that game, boy, a 50-50. And I don't want it to be a 50-50. If you can, as what people said, we are good enough to get a win against Mexico, well, do it. The Reggae Girls coach do a good job. Went to Mexico early to adapt to the weather. So early they went to Mexico because I have documents here saying that they should be reaching. They should be reaching. This was the 29th of June, and they said they should be reaching. So when they reached, that means they had to go. They reached after the 29th, you know. So what kind of acclimatize to nothing? That's literally a couple days ago. You understand me? So I don't know what's up, you know. I don't think we have reached there early. Just the same, I think that's late. You should be there 1 week and harder to make sure you're acclimatized to the condition. They weren't there 1 week because this is the 29th, and they are literally saying that they weren't there the 29th. They should be there, like after that, so they might reach the 30th or the 31st. If you have 31st, you know, I don't even sure. No, I don't think so. Betaba said it. Yes, my big bro, JD, the grind never stop. No, man, we are talking about my boss, man, never stop, you know. Where they start chop up the team outside, you know. Yeah. So respect, bossy. Thanks for being here. Then we have the great up and running checking in. Ian says 2-1 Jamaica. Ian says, all right. So we're gonna chop up that. The mogul, the so-called mogul CC. Him making a prediction, him does a talk about himself in the chat. CC always speak about himself, you know, and he's continuously speaking about himself. Because I want him to tell me what, because him can fool other people, you know. I want him to come and tell me why I'm a Mowgli, you know. For me to set him straight, you know. No, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound
No,
right.
hold
But
on, hold on.
in
I wonder if
terms,
he can get a Russian wife. I wonder if he can get a Russian wife.
I'm a Mowgli. Them always come with. Oh, you even find this channel? Oh, you even find the channel? Oh, you even find the channel? Come in a send CC no again, you know. But purposely not send him the notification and find the channel, you know. Yes. Yes, CC, I trouble you, man. Me, I tell you, man. Boy, my mogul. All right, so need to do best Jamaica, best 11 for Jamaica versus Mexico. Boy, Yankney, if we do that, you know, I think we would have been shocked, you know. We're gonna do that Yankney for a next video because that will be too long. We already 1 hour 16. I wanted to do 2 hour plus 3-2. CC says so we can put down CC because he claims so. So we put on Mogul CC, Mogul CC 3-2 Jamaica. Him go past the scoreline here. Jamaica. All right. So we're gonna take away Mogul if it not happen. That's a boss. I did laugh. Yeah, man. Me I tell you that's a boss. Me I'm for war always, man. The Asian game should be similar to the men's side. Haiti is going to be the favorites with people who picked their winner and style, but Jamaica can beat them on smarts. Okay, so TikTok saying that based on how the Asian plays, it's more attractive, but Jamaica can find a way to get a win. Just get the result on the night. No, but to TikTok, all I'm trying to say is I saw them played, and people tell me, oh, Jamaica could give them 10 and Ray. I did not saw the big quality in like the big vast difference. I never saw that, and that's what I told people from day one. So the fact that you come in here and showing me that it's similar, showcase that my eyes ain't fooling me because my eyes ain't fooling me for 1.5 years now. And I know that all of these teams are very close to each other, and I think it's going to be a tough game.
JD, what
Pastor, we have
people
to.
fail to no, what
Yeah.
just on the Haiti team, what people fail to realize, the Haitian team has a cohesion already built in them that makes them a step ahead of the Jamaican team. We have not yet hit that chemistry zone in terms of a team. We have quality players, but we don't have a cohesive unit yet. And Haiti is ahead of us in that regard. People need to consider that.
Yeah, but as what again said, TikTok, we can win it on the night. Thanks for the subscription from whoever did subscribe. Let me maximize this so I can see the subscribers and call them out. Yeah, man. So everybody who subscribe now, you know, see all them people can say them subscribe. It will come up in my system, so them can't trick me. None of them can trick me. The whole of them gonna sell out, yeah. Like the one, not CC. I mean, I don't know if CC subscribe already, you know. But like the one, we call him, see my boss, just subscribe, Data Boss, massive respect, Data Boss. I not see CC in our system as yet. I not see the next one, the name Eddie Guna. Yeah, the one Eddie, Eddie me attack. Eddie me attack. Eddie. They attack all sort of thing. Wait, me not see him a subscription. Me I count up everybody. Do me one. Big up. Thanks for being here. Jamaica squeeze 1-0 win. They have the squad. No man, I don't think none of these games going to 1-0 nothing. I think more goals will be scored than 1-0 in every match. In every match, more goals will be scored. Up JD. Jamaica 2-0, 2-0. All right, then you accept Jamaica winning 2-0, but 1-0. I don't see 1-0 games. I think it's guys. I've been watching these games, man. You know, it's not. I will be shocked if I see a 1-0 game. I'm gonna make sure I put it down. Every time I see Asian teams, I am impressed. Yes, man, they are footballing quality, man. Big up yourself, JD. Reggae Girlz to the world. Yes, man. We're put out them, and we're still a keep the same pattern where in which we talk about other teams as well. So we had to put this up on the screen, so let me put it back up. I just wanted to make sure I can give the people credit for subscribing. So for them, we are moving on to the USA game now. USA game. So because Pastor put one, so Jamaica will win that game. So USA versus Jamaica now. Because we are trying to predict what should be acceptable in this group. So USA versus Jamaica now. I heard that USA team has not looked the best, but I still believe that even with them not looking the best, they should be better than everybody in the region because they're the best team in the world. You understand me? So I think based off that and the little I saw, I think they are 2 goals better than Jamaica. So I will put 2 goals then for the condition what people claim to say they looked. Because they do look like they are not as good, So all right, so I will go for 3-1 USA win. All right, so maybe your pastors and the people in the chat.
I believe it will be a credible showing by Jamaica, losing by 3 goals. I think Jamaica will score on US at least once. So I am saying 4-1 or
4-1.
4-1 or 5-2. Jamaica, I would be satisfied by 3 goals because it would have shown an improvement. I think the last time, if my memory is right, we lost 4-0. I believe that with a surer defensive unit, because we were employ for the first time in a long time a real CDM, it will make the difference, and we will be better off by a 1-goal margin. So I'm thinking 4-1 because I believe Jamaica will score on every team that we play in this round.
Yeah. All right.
Including
So
the US. Including the US.
okay, no, but it's okay. It's okay. So I have Jamaica not picking up a point out of these 2 games based on my prediction here. You have them picking up 3 points out of that. 3 points would let them looking like they are gonna advance, but still it would have still come down to what they have done against Asian team, just the same. But they wouldn't have to win the Asian game. They could have drawn the Asian game and get even second spot. That's what you're saying there. But let me go to the comments first. Dwayne Thompson says 3-1 Jamaica. Thomas, sorry about that. Real SU said, I have no more confidence or faith in Jamaica. The under 20 team really disappointed me. No, man. Now look at it that way alone, guys, man. Haiti is not the favorite in this one. Sterling, I've never said Haiti is a favorite. Others in the comments said they would put Haiti as a favorite. Anytime Haiti team plays, they might come off the favorite because of the playing style. So I don't think TikTok meant it that way. I think TikTok meant it the exact way I'm saying it now. Pastor Donaldson has no excuse. The ladies have been together for a while. The cohesion excuse does not apply. Okay. All right. Let me just go through the comments and they can answer. I think we need to take a break and just rebuild from scratch. All right, and Ian put up him list, so we're going to go back to Ian list after that, the starting 11. Jamaica win 2-1 over Mexico. USA 3-0. Okay, so everybody think we're not going to win the USA game. So that means we are right to say that we have to get the points in Mexico or in Mexico because you don't want to leave it down to 80 because that means you have to win the 80 game or else you're out. Whatever we get from the US is good enough. Most of our players will be in awe of them and will lose by a big margin. Oh God. One thing with TikTok, I'm still realistic, you know. All right, bless up, cause one JM. US can lose ball, round. Boy, data boss. Me no know, you know. Me no know about the ball round thing, you know. Them kind of good. Them kind of good, man. And we can't say them not kind of good because they're the best in the world. We can't out here. No, we're not. Unless you have put up ourselves to be close to the best in the world and a 50 at the rank or something like that. So it's hard. It's hard. You say them bad man, them bad guys, them bad man, them bad. So but what we have to put it down to then. 80 game. Then put it last because it's very crucial. It's gonna be the decider who make the World Cup. It's going to be the decider who make the World Cup, in my opinion. Period. Faster. Period. I think period. It's gonna decide who made the World Cup.
JD, I like the way some of the persons in the chat are going, you know. Jamaica played Brazil, male football, when Brazil was number one in the world and drew with them.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So if you want to say that the female team is going to come up with enough heart, system of play, and take on the world number one and draw with them, I could, with a big smile on my face, think about it. US is not going to Jamaica in women football anywhere on this globe in the next 10 to 15 years. I am telling you that. The next thing is this. Jamaica team, for those people who believe that the girls have been together so Donaldson don't have an issue with chemistry. We had a coach that played 9 players out of position in a 4-match window. There can be no cohesion with that kind of ambiguity and upheaval and shifting and changing. You don't achieve chemistry by that. I will say again, while I am not a certified coach in football or in cricket or in netball, I have coached, and some of the coaching dynamics, I'm kind of careless not to have gone and gotten the certification, you know. Some of the coaching dynamics does not change no matter where you are in the world. Chemistry is achieved by a particular set of scientifically proven standards. It can only happen within certain ambits. And it was not possible for them to become cohesive in the last 4 matches that they played because you kept playing players out of their natural positions in which they were developed and which they have been proven. This one more thought before you get back to the chat. If Jamaica beat Mexico, which I think we will and should, Haiti's chemistry will be thrown out the window by virtue of them having to be on the attack from the first whistle, because I expect that they will lose to US, and when Mexico see them, because Mexico lose to Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
Mexico will have to beat Haiti. So for the Jamaica Haitian matchup will be a must win for Haiti for any chance of qualification.
So based on what you are saying, then it looks like say we are say Jamaica now just They're not going to just qualify third. They might qualify automatical
JD,
with
that
four.
has to be the psychological preparation that Donaldson has to be dealing with. That Jamaica's best hope is that we qualify. He has to be thinking that beat Mexico and qualify second to the US.
Okay, okay.
Other than that, this group of death is going to kill somebody. And if you lose to Mexico, Jamaica put themselves behind the eight ball to be the person that won't get killed. Because every
Okay,
team
so the
in this
first.
group of death, every team in the group of death already has chemistry. There's a pattern that they have been working on going forward. Jamaica is the team that doesn't.
All right, then that makes sense. Then, so that means tomorrow the first game must win. So that's what I'm gonna put in it. Must win game. Must win. Then let me go to the comment section here. Pastor look at him got fade out. My 11 3-4-3 which I don't expect to happen. No, but it might just happen because we have a problem with midfielders. Our coach them just don't use midfielders for some reason. Them just find a way not to put mid defensive centrals in the team. Um, Swaby, Spencer Swaby, Murray, Swaby, two Swabys, Spence, Bailey, Salon, Asha, Brown, Bailey Gill, um, and Shaw. Jamaica 2-1-3. All right. All right. Where can you watch a match? You are going to be able to watch a match, I think, on the Concacaf website. I think so. On the Concacaf, you should be able to watch it, and maybe an S goal as well. But we'll keep you posted just the same, man. Don't worry yourself, man. Most of these girls playing on the Jamaica team since the last World Cup campaign. This team should have some chemistry. All right. So that's what Sterling says. Detaba says true. All right. So Busby had them playing well together in a short period of time. Well, it is this guy now in a period of time. You know, he doesn't have any period of time. He has to just start now. Busby had time to get into something right. He never just jumped into, if you lose today and in your first game, you might not qualify. That is the difference, you know. And Paramount Plus as well. Jason Guna had it. Thanks very much. What a day when Eddie thump in Mexico face. Boy, I don't know. Most of the Asian fan them not on these channels. So boy, believe me, if that happen, they're gonna find back the channel. They are gonna find back the channel. Yes, you know. So, but the Asians they're playing good football and they can win games. You know, if everybody said Jamaica can beat 80, that means 80. No, Jamaica can beat Mexico. Sorry, I think 80 can beat Mexico as well then, because I don't think Jamaica is better than 80. I think both of them on the same level. If not, one is much more, even more refined than one, in my opinion. The way I saw them playing football, unless we just don't play good football then. But the way I saw them playing football, I want to say they're a good team, you know? And I saw them got two results against two good results, even though one they lost against Costa Rica. But remember, last time we played with Costa Rica, we drew against them. So they lost one 4-2-1 and they defeated them 4-2 right after. So even though these are practice games, it only goes to show that they are not a big waste team that is 60 miles off than everybody else. You understand me? And Costa Rica is a highly ranked team just the same. Glad Drew Spence will be in our midfield. Yes, I'm glad all the best players are here, because if them not go through, then I can actually start talking about the problem, because every single one of our coach our teams them get the overpowered players them. But we think I will take it over every other team. Just look at it, guys. Everyone under 17 girls, under 20 girls, this big girls that we're talking about, under 20 youths, national for World Cup, for Nations League, everything we get. No, for Gold Cup and for World Cup, we're bringing more players, and the whole of them will fail. The whole of them will fail. But the one constant thing we had was coaches from Jamaica. So all I'm trying to say then if you have limited coaches, more likely it's not gonna can take you the highest places. You know, that's all I'm trying to say. You know, so I'm saying if that happens, we have to start blame. No, we can't even blame the coaches them from Jamaica because they're gonna say under the next coach, he never lost any game. So it's going to be, you know, we can't even say it so much, but at least we still have a standpoint because every single one of these competition we got out coached, and all of them a local coach. Every single one of them a local coach. So this bag of madness, when them talk about them are gonna invest in a local coach and we start get local coach chances. With the teams them because when them pay overseas coach them not really come and do much. Lie. Cause them man don't do nothing and we clearly see them not have no sense. Very sorry. It sound bad. But them all of them team. I watch all of them. All of them we did. I'm sorry, we not have the next channel because we approved here. We watch all of them, run all of the competition, and that's exactly what happened. They got outclassed in every single one of the competition and got dumped out once it got difficult. Just the normal team that we could have passed, we passed. From the first game under Busby, we were playing better. Okay. We will see. We will see then when it comes on to that. Busby had the team playing better in the first game without any extended camp like Donaldson had. All right, so we're going to see them. Hopefully, we'll see good football then and everything. I know this is a high possibility, but I am setting my standard high. I want us to beat Mexico and the USA. So a 9 points Jamaica for finish and then. Because there's no way you're going to beat Mexico and USA and not beat 80. You have to beat 80 as well. What?
If Jamaica beat USA, Haiti gets 6 or more. You're mad? Anyhow we beat USA, Haiti, I get a domino sap.
Why Sterling? I just you alone. I just you alone on a boat there, you know. Me never bet on one, you know. And if $1 me have, me not bet on it. And then me better the Mexico match with the dollar, but me not bet on the USA game with the dollar. Me think the USA come out with 9 points in our group, yeah. Minimum 7. And then I come on top. And I think say Mexico I come second with so 9 to 7 points. USA I finish on 9 to 7. So lowest 7, maximum 9. And I think Mexico I finish with 4 to 6 points. They're going to lose to make USA and they're going to draw with one of the Jamaican team them at least, or they're going to beat both of the Jamaican team them. And then my split between Jamaica and Haiti. And I want to think that that's the only game I'm going to give you a draw, you know. So that show me it can come down to goal difference. It can come down to goal difference between Haiti and Jamaica. If they do draw a game 1-1. Who get more goals scored than them? Be careful, guys. We don't set we standard so high because it might go down to literally who scored the most and who conceded the most goals. It might go down to who conceded the most goals, and I have a strong feeling that's exactly what's going to go down to this group.
Jerry, the call cut out, the feed dropped when I was adding to your assessment. It's not just Jamaican coaches. It's the continuum or the factor that the recurring factor. It is coaches of Jamaican teams that carry the fundamental xenophobic, divisive agenda of the JFF, led by the chairperson of the technical committee, Speed. There is no other recurring decimal. So yes, Jamaican Guna, the JFF, the entire shebang, good. As it relates to the group of death, JD, the third and fourth place team in our group of death will plan to upstage one of the giants,
Mm-hmm.
but will always have in their psychic that it will come down to who concede the least goal to go through as the third place team. As I said before, the game against US, Jamaica has to cover themselves so that they do not lose by more than 3 goals. US is not playing the pretty brand of football that they normally play because they are experimenting with players, but they're not playing players out of position. Then just are bringing in players. So because it's not the team that had this 35 games under them belt together, they don't look. It's not that they look so bad, JD. It's just that they don't look like the previous US teams. I don't look them look bad. They just don't look in. They don't in pattern of play. They just don't look like the previous US team with the Morgans and them. So people need to put that in perspective. US is the world number one. You don't get to number one by
Yeah,
by being ordinary.
yeah, but remember, one thing we do, when it come on to exaggeration, our culture is blessed by it, So when we see them drop down, all that's all we want. We never remember how good we is. We only remember say them not as good. So that alone, we forgot every single thing. So realize that even them being 5% bad, worst off, them actually they are 100%, and we did they are 35%. So them still they are
Me not even
90.
not entertain them much more if we agree with them, JD.
So, so when people are trying to say, "Oh, United States now," them drop off. But we were never a big team, so why we are come up here and attack like say, "Oh, them drop off," so we can take them now. We take what? Them gonna still come out and think them are gonna give us 6 because them a big team, and that are the
Look,
high standard them set. You understand me?
let me use a mathematical calculation. US is number one, so they are 100. Jamaica is what 54.
It's some 50 odd, 50 odd.
So if US even drop off 25%, they're still the 75. They're still 20% they ahead of we. So we cannot talk about woman handling US. It no,
I
it in the
I
same
From
stratosphere.
the past, I think it's just we just want to win. But what we need to start embracing, we need to start embracing the process about life more than just the end result of wanting to win. You understand me? Because sometimes we kind of skip it and we not give respect to the people who work hard. You understand me? So we need to just try to stop run to the end line. Because we know want the girls and we know. But what if them get defeated? A 3-0 or whatever. We're not assessing the game. It's because we lose it, so just throw it aside. So we want to stop that throwaway thing. We want to start properly assess things, and don't just throw it away. We have 20 more minutes to go, because we said we're going to do 2 hours. So drop in the comments some early. TikTok said we have to invest in local coaches. We can't afford foreign coaches. TikTok, that is a next lie again. TikTok, not from you. I'm telling you that's a lie. You know why it's a lie, TikTok? Because every money that we get, it's what we get for campaign coaches, it is actually free and not coming from we. It come from FIFA. I can show you 7 to 8 packages coming from FIFA over the couple of years. And that could have paid the coaches them all of the deals them that they sign over and over. So they have enough money to pay people. They just don't want to. And TikTok, I know you said you're a very technological person. So what you need to do is start giving the JFF the technological side of your brain, in their office. You get me? And then once they get computer savvy and come here, we can chop it up with them. But that's a lie, bro. You can afford better coaches. Every small countries right around getting money, they are affording bigger coaches. So then why Jamaica always have to get away with the big scapegoat? We can be big, we can say we're a big football team, but we can't hire a big coach. And you have Suriname get 2 new coach. Curacao hire some of the biggest name people and we play football. No, man, we need to stop it, man. We need to stop it, man. About no TikTok, me not agree with it. Them for go out and pay people. Them for go out and pay the best coaches them. So that means Jamaica will always be the hyped up team with trial and error coaches. That's what you're telling me, you know. It's gonna be the hyped up team with trial and error coaches because we can't afford nobody else. Yeah, man, I passed that, man. What Pastor Blake is talking about Jamaica just came 4-win and a training camp in the US. The team must have some sort of chemistry. JD, big up yourself, Tennessee. Thanks for being here. All right, Murray Bailey and Spence will seriously improve our 11. Yes, Ian, but that's still not tell we say we're close to United States, bossy. Remember, I'm telling you, man, yo, Ian, you know, you see, Ian, you always say to yourself, you know, I'm always be the man right this I tap your shoulder and say, Ian, please, don't go down the road there. I'm going to tell Ian again, don't go down the road there again, Ian. If a United States or if a Mexico are 80, yes, but United States will pose problems. All right. Yes, guys, make sure to subscribe to both of the channels. Both of the channels pretty much new to our work and stuff. So to support it, support the grind. All right. Yeah, man. Say, Bossy. What you need to do? You need to donate something to the PayPal, Bossy, so we can see it come up on the screen. Anyone on my name normally, we normally donate. Just put anything on it so it can come up. So we know it up and running. I want to go in night and tell me say it work. You don't have to put it even not in night. You just tell me say it work and it's set the same way because me never even remember how the next one it's set. All right, Pagan and all of the money we normally donate. All right, massive respect. I don't think this Reggae Girlz squad should be ranked 50 in the world. We beat Nigeria, which is ranked 30. Something with a similar squad. Okay. So no, so when they come here and tell people say Suriname shouldn't rank 140, everybody said no, them rank with them for rank. But no, the Jamaican Reggae Girlz team should not be ranking 50. Yo, you see, but Young never have no problem with that. What me say from before. All right,
JD, it was the win. It was the win against Nigeria that jumped us those places that got us to where we are. It's the win against Nigeria that gained us those points.
All right. So okay. Thank you very much. JD, TikTok is telling lies. He's trying. No. I think no. TikTok is just saying something, but I'm telling TikTok that I know about the money things them, and I'm telling you that they can afford all the best coaches them, not all the best Mourinho and those madness. No. But every coach in and around $100,000 on a 5-year contract, or maybe not a 5-year, but all right, let me take a call here. We're at the show get hot. And a Sunday. All right. We have to come back to TikTok. So TikTok, we're gonna get back to the conversation, man. So big up, Neil. Thanks for calling into the Imaxit world. You know, yes, man. Can we open up the building? You know, we're there about, man. We're there about to go and fight the fight. You know. Yeah. So where I did.
You know, hey, how many people must say we can challenge United States?
No.
Who will say that?
People said United. Them to watch United, and United is not as good as what we think. But we don't remember. So we did play damn rep, and we wasn't as good as what we think. And half time, man, a change and a scrabble for things for figure it out. And people say, have I that, JD? Don't talk about that. We'll win the game. But no, United States won their game, you know. And people say United States drop off. So you know what I'm learning? The hypocrisy from our culture is different level, you know.
Because JD, and hypocrisy. You see a lot of them people here. They don't follow woman football. You understand? They just I guess maybe males, because me guarantee, they say the under 20 males team will qualify, and the senior team, nobody would care about this woman team. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So them
Neil,
cause
Neil, 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 please, when you say nobody, that I go include me. Not wait, you're wrong. Me have follow woman football from 2002.
People on the
Not wait.
channel.
No,
No, yeah, people. Neil forced me to do ladies football. You, Lee Young, Yankney, all of these guys, Sterling, all of them tell me to do ladies football as well. A lot of people. So, but I agree with what Neil's saying. A lot more people would have only supported man football.
yes,
So
man.
it is true. It is.
no man, I agree. I agree with Neil. It's just you.
Yeah.
All right,
And
make Neil finish up.
anybody will say think we can even challenge the United States, them a fool themselves. You understand? Because
Mm-hmm.
United States, we are either everybody in this group. The only team where maybe can give them a challenge, and the only reason why they give them a challenge in Mexico and because them a play at their house. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Apart from that, we don't see no team even aside them right now. Not even Canada, but we're in this group. But no, seriously, JD, me believe Jamaica better than Costa Rica. You know
Okay.
that though? Seriously, me believe them better than Costa Rica. And I believe, you see that group, yeah? But them put Jamaica in, I don't know why they put Jamaica in the same group. Because, sure, say if they did kind of, if they put 18 in that group there, and Jamaica in this group, I sure would have 2 Caribbean teams at the World Cup.
Hold on, hold on. Orlando, I'm not hiding no channel. This is a new channel. The Imaxit channel is a new channel. Just subscribe to it, all right? Everybody subscribe. Let me drop it one more time before we finish off. Guys, remember our Gmail got shut down and Akka whatever, and our YouTube channel went down with it as well. So everything is down. So we had to go on the secondary channel, which is a Imaxit, and then created a new Imaxit channel. So that's what we're working on. Nobody hiding from nobody. My own fight from a subscriber them. And that's why I'm there, so I do this. I could have wait and try fight to get back the channel. Yeah, but me there, so I do the other channel to make sure we stay in the loop, because we don't know what happened. We don't know what happened. Yeah, man. Sorry about that, Neil. Just have to
Yeah,
do
man.
that.
Yeah, man. But we hope say, all right, this match against Mexico, it's going to be a tough match. Because Mexico is a good team. No, in a sense, a man fool themselves. Mexico is a really good team. And I think we can get something out of match. Depends on how we play. Maybe we have the experience and things. But Mexico is a good team. And me not go surprise if Mexico beat me even 3-0. Me I tell you. And on the other hand, me not go surprise if Jamaica get something out of match. But Mexico is a really good
based
team.
on what I saw from the under 17 and the under 20, they are on a different level of football I've ever seen played in the woman football. And under 17 and 20, and I know they have the same style in their national team. So all I can tell you, if Jamaica win that game, that's going to be one of the ugliest win ever existed because our football is terrible.
Yeah.
We have to be honest, terrible. The football is terrible, man.
You know the difference with the younger Jamaican team them and the senior woman team? The coaching. The coaching of the senior team, I believe the coaching of woman senior team better than the coaches them they have for the junior team them.
Yes, so why the football can't be better? Jamaica played the worst football out of this cat in the entire group. Everybody play better football than Jamaica, and everybody in Mexico, Haiti, and United States, and everybody play more better football. Yeah. So,
I know what you say. Me think Jamaica play tougher team than Haiti.
Yes, that is true.
Me want to say, all right, just there is a tougher team than any other team when I go play.
Yeah, so but Haiti just play Costa Rica 2 times and beat them 4-2.
Yeah,
and then last one. So what I'd say?
I say Bermuda not so bad. Maybe this time they're not so up there, but I believe, JD, if we qualify, if we beat any other team in another group, and a in football go ugly.
Yeah,
You understand?
we not see, man. Me no know. So that me I understand. That's why me I try figure it out because we may work down. Because we're trying to feel satisfied to say if Jamaica get a certain amount of points, we don't have to bash the people them. Because how me I work it out, me I say from 4 to 6 points, Mexico should get in the group, yeah. And United States supposed to get from 7 to 9 points. If United States drop below that, that's a disappointed tournament for them. And then Jamaica and Haiti will be fighting out for the third spot.
Yeah, man, Jamaica and Haiti will fight for the third spot. But it depends on how the match they go tomorrow because you know sometimes when the home team play,
yes,
set them. It depends.
You can catch them on the first night. You can catch them on the first night.
You know why with Jamaica team? The only thing when we say they can have an X factor, there are players who can do things.
Yes, and we give them that as well.
Yeah, there are players who can do things. Because, you know, this team, JD, you say last team will qualify for the World Cup. This team is a way better team.
All right.
This team is a way better team.
So then why are you putting them third? It's just that the fact that the region has astronomically become very harder to qualify in?
No. The only reason why I put them third, because Mexico play at home.
Okay.
Neil. You know why I don't agree with you? That is because Mexico playing at home. I am going to say what I believe to be the astronomical fact and difference between the Jamaican teams and all the other teams. It is simple. The imbecilic, underqualified, unexperienced, numbskulls that they have coaching the Jamaican teams. And I'm not going to use no pretty word, no adjective that them feel so them are going to love to describe them. Jamaica has not selected coaches with the requisite football IQ and intelligent quotient to anyway match the opposition in the region. But we have the worst coaches them. And Paul Hall signed on to be in the worst coaches because he adopted the same stupid xenophobic practice with speed and never push out. And that is the reason why football is so damn ugly and the worst in the region.
That's true. Because I think this is the JD with the quality players, but we have not this woman team. I believe if we had the coach and make them play together more, I believe Jamaica could actually any team in this tournament. I mean, not about that.
All right. Okay.
If they had the right coach and prepare a right way, I believe they could have challenged any team in this tournament.
All right.
You understand?
Neil, I agree with you. Why I say Jamaica beat Mexico in Mexico. We have the quality players to do it.
We have the players. But as what you say, you see coaching and the underpreparedness of the team, I got to beat them.
But one thing me know, be honest guys, you know me straightforward. The football that I saw from the under 20s, and then I went back and look at it. Because I said, when I saw Mexico play the United States, I'm saying, Jesus Christ, what that, the game, man, the game was different. Let me enjoy the game, man. The football that I look at. Yes, so I go back and watch a big team. I promise you, we're going to score some bulldozer goal if we're going to win the game there. And we're going to be Delta Lesson about passing football. We're going to be, then we could have around 900% possession. When 900% possession included in the game. Just watch. We're going to learn a lesson about passing football.
Then that way I think that me last time when I qualify. No be able bulldozer goal.
Okay, no, but me does I tell you what I think. Me never know that. Me not go like me know, but me I try to tell you based on my analysis. Me see what them girls do, and them play revolutionary football. Something when me not see happen on the Jamaica side. So me know them are gonna them are gonna pass it and million thousand more balls around, and we not gonna catch them. Me sure we not gonna.
JD, let me throw something. Let me throw something to add to what you say, because I agree with you. I heard the commentator saying that what DR did in the under-20 male program would just kick out Jamaica. Is that them carried down the the senior team coach to come coach the under-20s.
Yes, they did. But he was
I
not
am
there.
telling you.
Here, no.
Hold on.
I am some papers problems, so they had to make
JD,
the staff come in for him, and then he sent
JD,
it on the internet.
him no half it did it. Him no half it did it. The man is the coach. Yes. The man is the coach that carries the pattern of football. I am telling you, Jamaica's only problem is the JFF and the coach them where we got the problem. Because at them why we not get the quality players where we need to get, at them why the quality players where we position and can develop chemistry. They are the sole reason Jamaica play the worst football in our region.
JD.
Yeah.
I'm past that. If you want to look how Jamaica play football and see where it come from, everything fall back to the coaching. JD, you ever see how much a JPL match?
Well, I mean, even make you finish my pipe.
You ever see the match? All right.
Boy, I need to come take over the show. It's over 2 hours. Yo, at 2 hours, me and don't do you think, boss man? Do you think, man? I'm here, man. We put an extra half an hour. Guys, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to just subscribe to both channels, because maybe you saw yourself not subscribe because we not have the channel. So just subscribe to both of these channels once you're here right now. All right. No, don't go nowhere. Subscribe. No, because you're gonna need to be subscribed to get the notification. All right, and make sure to hit the like button and leave your comment under the video. Yeah, continue, Neil.
Yeah, JD. All right. All people surprised all Jamaica play. When you seriously sit down and take in a JPL match, you know, say same way like a national team play, a same way say JPL team them play. Exact same way.
Yes. That is true.
If you notice, and if you watch other countries like DR, Haiti, or rest countries, even Trinidad, then club team play same way as all the national team. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So, if you not start out, because remember in Jamaica, see, I listened to a match yesterday. Me not really, I watch it. So, I see a man, yesterday, no, I see a man get the ball. So, I go towards the goal. So, I don't know if I coach or I spectator. You know when man tell the man say, oh, what the ball? Shift out in belly. You see? So, we say, all right. You know, tell him to be pass the ball. Yeah, tell him to be shift out the man belly. So, I'm not coaching that.
They say, whatever, shift out in belly. Oh, Jesus. Yes, so that means I was correct then. I was correct when I said the mentality of football in Jamaica, that is what's bringing down everything. Because when you look at Mackenzie, a shift, when not in the position, not safe a shift, I just you know how not normal the level of the football for play. You just don't know. You have no clue. You start running to the players, and dribble into the player, and close an angle, and the defender said, "Oh, thank you. All right, you make my job very much easier." You know? Yes, but it's our culture. Our culture poses a problem. That's why we need outside. That's why now you answer my question. That's why we don't need no local coach. Because I care what them learn, it now go stop them from telling the kids them to do them because we are come from the same culture. We need people outside where come learn the kids them football or to play the right way. And that's the whole problem. Yeah.
If you play football and I'm on a shift, you know what you tend to do? The person who wait for the ball, in turn to slack off. Because when the man gets the ball, he must say, he's not going to pass it. But if you have pass the ball, he must have a better understanding and a better IQ to move in a space because I know he will get the ball.
Well said, man.
I don't know if
Neil.
Well said.
From
man, I go towards the goal and you go tell the man to shift out in belly. So, if somebody who in that space, you know what he must do? Stand up and wait till him done shift before he passes the ball.
I told JD on this channel, you know. The only football match on the Imaxit platform, the only football match where Theodore Tapper Whitmore, where everybody rate player, and when him there in the the opposition defensive third, him pass the ball, and when them play against Reno with Mark Hagler Wilson, because I know say Hagler would chop off his ankle. Tapa Whitmore is not a baller when me rate because a pretty girl, a school girl football Tapa play for. Turn up in a Migley Park, Bucky Boo, and she for whole ball. When we qualified for World Cup 98, I said to persons within my environment, any defense line that Tapa Whitmore run at is going to have problem. And the only defense line Tapa ran at was Japan.
Oh.
He had the skill, but he don't have the intelligence to execute. Tapa and enough footballer when me I go rate, no time, nowhere, none at all, despite him 2 goals against Japan. And me can tell anybody that.
All right, Pastor.
Any day me sit Tapa on a football field and he do that rubbish. He have to call Dr. Akshay Mansingh.
Lord God, Pastor, me tell you, say a 2-hour show we are doing, and you see it, we reach 2 hours, you still you just start, cause you mean me tell you, man. When you come start to for Neil.
But me I say, but me I say one more thing. When me listen to match yesterday, and you hear people say that, you know, so they not learn. You understand?
Yeah, I don't know when Neil come with him, so Neil still man say shift out in belly. Yo!
We still in 1990 start a football, JD. Yes, he start a football. The football not evolved. You understand? Because JD, me not tell about last year, I yesterday me a listening, man. You understand? And you man tell him man that you know what me talk about. So pick up on yourself and Pastor.
Yeah, man, make sure we are doing the live stream tonight, you know, but boy, I'm telling you that trouble, you know.
All right, yeah, come on.
All right, boss. Yes. All right, so let's go to the comments then, Pastor. Pastor, we'll go to the comments then. Oh my dears. Yo, now not about we, you know, man. Our culture, man, we take everything for joking, man, because we don't have no footballing culture, it's a comedian culture. We have it, man. Man, I tell my about shift up Berlin in 2022. You got it wrong, JD. FIFA not helping Jamaica to pay for a big name coach. No money gotten from FIFA should be wasted on a big name coach. It should be used on the junior teams. We'll do that to the next one. I don't expect any points from the USA game, but I think we will beat Mexico and Haiti. All right, no problem. That's exactly what we're saying. Haiti is our neighbor, so I got a little love for them. Okay, well, believe me, both of we have to find out that love there, because I want either or the other one will go through, you know. Yes, big up Pagan. Warren, big up. Orlando, yes, man. Anyone that found the channel and wonder why you're not subscribed is because our big channel got shut down. We still don't know why. We're trying to get the email back to see if we can get back to YouTube as well. We're still waiting on YouTube to give us an answer, but we're trying to get everything out there, so we have no excuse. They can just get the channel up and running and everything. So hopefully we get everything, but we are trying. So all you need to do when you come here, subscribe, hit the like button. Big up yourself, JD. Okay, I have answered you before. The United States run the female football. I don't watch female football. All right, and I don't watch female football. Canada will give the US a run. Yes. I've realized that. I think the diaspora on YouTube would have followed girls football. The trend is to follow national representational things, in my opinion. Okay, all right. Big up Jeremy and Miller. Big up. Thanks for being here, bossy. Look, I get join at the end of the show, you know. We know some of them might not get notification because, as you know, the channels them new and less subscription, so maybe you know get the notification. But what you have to do is make sure at this point you turn on to say notified all. You understand me? For notified all. You know, so you want everything will come from the channel. All right. Yes, that's the only way you're going to get instant. No, JD, or a woman football is not terrible. If Donaldson go back to the men's model, it will be We can. I never said we can't beat Mexico. I'm just saying that the football that I saw playing under Mr. Man the other day, playing Damrep, when Mexico come up, they are going to run and control and pass the ball, tiki taka and do their thing. We have to bulldoze our way into getting a result. That's all I've said, And I think that's exactly what will happen into this same system, even with him coming to change the football, because I just think that Mexico football is just revolutionary. From what I saw, I agree with your caller. I will only give Mexico the edge on their home. All right, no problem, no problem. Time will tell as well. Time will explain a lot. Good morning, Nick Brown. All right, all the other teams have improved except for us. They said we have improved as well. Remember, we have a lot of people that watched the football from female football, included Pastor from a long time. Jadan checking in. Jamaica's problem is that we do not have as much funding as the teams above us. In this particular category, because the other teams that no 80 have no more funding than we TikTok. So why 80 seems to give us competition are better than we in almost all of the other things them. Everything them give competition, or if they are not better than us, and them not have no funding either. Them not have nothing. No disrespect to the Asian them, I don't mean it that way there, but them not have nothing at this point because them country run down. So where their fundings will come from. And even them might get more sponsors than we. So how is it them kind of crisis and still get more sponsors than we? But I don't know. Is it Lauren Danson a good coach? Yes, I think so. Yeah, man, they shift out the belly, mash up the whole show, man. They shift out the belly with change the show name to. Damn, the comments are run so fast, man. Tapa is well rated within Concacaf and his clubs teams in Europe. His club teams in Europe. I'm gonna do a piece on that because I'm not, and that's not exact. That TikTok that is not accurate. Tapa is not well rated in Europe. No, I don't believe that one. You get me? JD, bless up. Stefan, big up yourself, man. Sending some positive energy and enough love and support the Reggae Girls way. I'm confident they will put on a good show. Yes, man. Positive vibration radio. I know they're going to put on a good show, but this is a realistic program, where in which we come and talk what we know and we chop up everything and put it out there. We still are root for the girls, them. That's why our program was always so standalone, because we free for talk, You understand me? But at the end of the day, we still support the team. We just say, we're just making everything, put everything into one. We put all the jokes, them everything into one, the analysis and everything into one, and then come down and make a decision at the end of the day. Pastor is telling the truth about Tapa. All right. So see people there said Tapa never. I don't know if Tapa big rated in Europe. I don't know what people talk about, man. How much players they think we have that rated in Europe? I don't know about that, one of the biggest rated players, enough people in Jamaica can rate him. Baby Gardner. He was one of the most rated players in Europe and England, So I guess the people we think rated. I am great. I am great. Wondering if these people commenting actually watched the other women's team play, mainly USA and are namely USA and Mexico. Now that may I try to tell people, man, I saw Mexico under 17 and 20 are playing them a machine. Bam 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 bam. Long pass, bam 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 bam. We bam. Run up there, sub. 2 pass. Ball fly out. For throw. Brother, we have to be honest, man. We know we are odd pieces, but we have to tell the truth. So when the people see the truth, them don't say we are tell lie. And that's why people respect me for Imaxit so much, because everything when I say, I see adapt, I come and say it. Maybe sometimes I'm a bit harsh, that is true. But if I write it down, I'm not going to say it. So what may I actually see? And the ball level is not the same, man. We might have some quality players that can bulldoze and score a goal. Hopefully, bulldoze and score a goal. But I'm not going to soon outpass the team. Not outpass Mexico. It's not happening. Even when we win it 15-0, it's not happening at all. Chevis, big up. Peso in the building. JD, do you get a chance to watch the MLS next cup under 15 and 16. Watching the competition shows me the footballing IQ, the coach and the kids carrying out their tactical instruction is amazing. What I need to do, text me the games once the game's coming up hours before so I can make streams for it and then we can watch it together here. Remember, that's what we are here for, you know. You get me? Not just Jamaica games and the big games and from Haiti and Suriname and them stuff there. We're here for all games, you know. Yes, we out here. Yeah, man, no problem, man. Haiti football gets more from FIFA, France, and Canada, and Concacaf than Jamaica does. You are a good baller in Haiti. France will give them a chance to develop. Oh no, they get the same amount of money. And I know I'm gonna bring you the two amount of money TikTok because you think you know more than me now. I'm gonna bring the two amount of money to you TikTok and we're gonna get to the table of the money gate from JFF because I'm not sure Edie get more money than JFF. All right, yes, I'm gonna bring you all of the money that Edie. I'm gonna call up all of my friends them to send me the Edie sheet of money. All right, and I'm not gonna talk about what put out there because up to this day Jamaica's 2000 to 2001 financial statement is not on the Concacaf website. When Mr. Speed tell people that it's there and we are look there and it's there, the man tell us it's there and I ain't there, and them still I get money to this point. Them still I get money to this point. Remember I told you that, all right? Remember I've done all of those money trails, you know, and them still I get money to this point. Jamaica get more money than Haiti. Lie them I tell. TikTok can't fool me. I'm gonna bring both of them financial statement and show you. And it not gonna be from what them actually give me. I'm gonna get the financial statement different. We are gonna shift out the woman them belly. Boy. All right, so Brian Burke, blessings. Brian Burke just a check-in. Massive respect, man. All right, so we have a good amount of people here. But we said we wanted to shut down and then rally back later. You know, and we did this on both channels. We're gonna do the same thing later again. So hopefully we can have a similar crowd to this and just keep on running back a good one, you know. Maybe the numbers them look too high, not normal, but it's okay, it's Sunday. And watch time them ridiculously high. Because watch time them over 30 minutes, people watch this. Damn. Yo, respect to all of the man who come in, man, and check in, man, for the Imaxit entertainment. You see that, Eddie? You come and chat of him up, but I only people comment here, so I did subscribers to my channel. You see it? Tell me when you get 30 minutes watch time. Eddie, you can't chat to me. I mean, I have no subscriber, I may have 30 minutes watch time. Imagine that. Can't fool people. All right, big up. So I endure the comment reshifting by Jason. TEDxter. I subscribe to the MLS channel and they have a lot of games going live for under 15, under 17, 15, and under 20. Okay, well I'm gonna watch a few and then learn about it. And then when I do have the time, I'm going to fit it right in. All right. So no problem, man. As what we said, thanks everyone. As what we said as well, the support, we don't have any super chat or nothing on this channel, but we have our streamable link that's there, which is our PayPal. You can support there for the continuous entertainment. We have not seen anything come up on the screen, so that means no one tested it. We wanted Pagan to tell me if he click the link and see it works. It's on both channel. You can check it and let me know if it's the same thing as what you guys did before, because I know that Pagan them donated before. So just let me know if it's the same process or I need to make it one step easier. All right. Yes, JD, you can't do a watch along on an EPL, the JPL final today. No, man, me not do that, man. I can't do a Chevis. Me not have the final today for do Chevis. And that I can start 12 o'clock and I have to go on my bed and then get up in the morning. I'm actually sick, you know. And then I still have to get up 9 o'clock for bring my kid upon 6 days, you know. But I have to bring my kid 9 o'clock go dance in school. A school break, but I still have to bring him go dance in school. And then still have to try get enough sleep in between, take pills, and then get up back, you know. So I do everything same with the grind no stop. So at least
big man, Big man, top tech pill, big man. Big man, tech pill. Top tech pill, big man.
No, Mister, tell Travis why we can't do it, you know. I would normally try do it, you know. All right, so guys, please smash the like button. We will check out if we see any donation go on. We will know that it worked. But please let me know if the step is the same way as for the person them, because we saw a lot of you guys that normally donates. Let me know if it's the same way, the same program. And it's only one link there, so once you use it, it's gonna be registered on the system. All right, so let me know if it's the same way or it needs to just go directly to one step. All right. The finals today said it's gonna be starting 2 o'clock my time, so 2 o'clock should be 7 o'clock Jamaica time. 7 o'clock Jamaica time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. The MLS next cup is ending this weekend. I think most of the finals are this weekend. But all right, no problem then. So that means, this weekend. This weekend, I mean, because this weekend today is a new start of the week, you know. So you're talking 7 days from now it's gonna end. Thomas, let me know. I'm waiting on that, because if it's that time, then we are gonna run it over. All right. Big up JD and LB, boy. I mean, I tell you, Pastor get new names. So, Pastor, finish up a point so we can chop off the show. And we gave it half an hour more because we told you that. I told you that once with 2 hours is not enough for you. 2 hours is not enough for you. You can just start
JD,
Mark.
JD, we're not going to go into no war. We have the female ambassadors to be happy about and cheer for. When I made the comment that I would start Kiki, the coach might not start her, but I'm trying to think how we could literally match or outdo Mexico in Mexico. In this squad, more than any other player, I believe Kiki is the player that has the most to prove. She gets the less time, and she needs to put herself in the place where everybody realizes she belongs. If you play a player with that kind of mindset, she have nothing to lose. She's technically okay, if not over the top brilliant. And the youthfulness that she brings will be good to run at the Mexican defense. I think she's going to be better against Haiti, because Haiti have a muscle off for the ball, and we might be benefited by another red card in that regard. They have to go kick down Kiki. Haiti have to go kick down Kiki. We're dealing with the Mexico game. I think she will be a very valuable piece if she starts. And then you can bring on the other senior wing attackers. 50 minutes of Kiki gunning down Mexico.
All right.
That is my
final point.
Informed position on the members of the starting 11. I think also against Mexico, we should start the passing football. I am done. This is the last point.
Yeah,
the goalkeeper, I am not saying she's better, but the goalkeeper that passes the ball. Please, for the love of God, Coach Donaldson, start the campaign with her, and let's beat Mexico in Mexico and turn over the apple cart in this group of death.
All right, then. So that's the great Pastor. So TikTok says it ended yesterday and today. Okay, all right. Ooh, all right. They said she was. They said she is not picked. She never got picked. But she had some maternity leave or something. We don't know if it's true. Yes. All right. So we see Eddie just checking in. Eddie, the people turn up. There's so much people comment. All right. So yeah, you know the thing go. Respect the thing. Can't style me. Big up, guys. Thanks very much for another great channel experience. Tell Eddie Guna. Massive respect. Peace out and subscribe. Make sure we can get the Imaxit channel over 200. Make sure you can pass Eddie before the week done. I'm gonna limit me actual promotion just to show Eddie say my talent alone. I gotta take him past my channel because he must style me.